So thrilled. Every time I visit a new city or a new country, I feel like I'm on this quest. I love to see what the local artists are creating. And my job is to try to have a critical eye, try to bring as much assortment as we can. So the collections are ever changing, and there's always new artists for people to meet. It's exciting because you'll always find something fresh and beautiful and new.
And that is exactly what you find when Bob Weinman is here. Bob brings the most beautiful collection to our designer gallery. It's always delightful to have you back. He is fresh off travels where he hunts the globe literally. I mean, you were just all over the place looking for beautiful exotic gems. He has so many amazing things. Bob is a true jeweler. He is a true gem expert. He's a true jeweler. He has been in your family has been in the jewelry business for over 100 years. Generations 1912 was born when you found some molds that belong to your grandfather. This was about 30 years ago, and these were the original molds that date back to the Art Nouveau, the Art Deco period, and the rest is history. Bob decided to resurrect these beautiful Art Deco influence, these early 1920, 1930, 1940s pieces, and start creating this exclusive collection. Women love this jewelry. His reviews are fantastic. His stones are incredible, and the best part, everything is made in America. Everything, they have been making jewelry up in New York for over 100 years. So made in America, you stand behind everything for a lifetime. So if you ever have a problem, issue, need something fixed, changed, sized, Bob and his team are there to help you.
Give us a call.
That's it.
Anytime. We love hearing from you guys. I really mean that. This is not a sales line. I mean it. If you have ever an issue, any issue, just give us a call and ask for me. I'd love to talk to you because we really are proud to be an American jewelry manufacturer. You don't hear that very often any longer in this world, but we've been doing it for 3 generations and we're pretty good at it. So I think you're in for a treat tonight because we have got some prices did you hear me freaking out in the background? I was like, wow.
Stay tuned. That's my pick, actually.
I
love that bicolor fluorite. It's so special. We'll talk about that in a minute, but we're actually going to start off here, Bob, with the coolest ring. And Moonstone is one of the most beautiful and fascinating gems. And what we're showing you here to get our party started tonight is Moonstone featuring, I've never seen this before, black Moonstone. I did not know it existed.
I have never shown it before.
Black Moonstone, natural black, and this is called Blue Moonstone. I just have to tell you something. Blue Moonstone is the highest quality rainbow moonstone. You heard of rainbow. The blue moonstone is the highest echelon of moonstone.
That's correct. If you don't believe us, just take a little trip down to Washington, D.C. and go look in the Smithsonian Institute and take a look at what they have there. Also, if you look at some of the early collections of Louis Comfort Tiffany, he loved using blue moonstone, the actual designer himself.
Right. So
it is a rare, exotic, and the most expensive. But this black, I just discovered this.
How did you find that?
Totally natural. I just sort of stumbled upon this by my Blue Moonstone supplier.
Wow.
And he was like, you know, this is a brand new find that we have. It is the exact brother to the Blue Moonstone. And again, totally natural. But this is our original tiara ring.
Right.
One of the number one selling rings in the history of the Generations 1912 collection.
Look at, and it looks like a tiara. This looks like something fit for a queen. It's so beautiful, and I have to tell you something. It's $100 off. It's a one-day only price. To get $100 off, the detail in this ring will take your breath away. Look at that. It's regal. It is beautiful. And again, black moonstone. I don't know how many we have available, and I'm sure, like Bob said, Bob sees everything, and there's a little more than 100 in each of these choices, and that is it. We have all the sizes. We go up 6 to size 12, and what a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of jewelry this is. I mean, look at that on Valerie. Beautiful.
Perfect example of what Art Deco is all about. Taking these wonderful geometric floral patterns of the time, this huge dramatic change in fashion of the 1920s when Deco came into style. And even to this day, the design work is so incredible, just incredible.
It is. By the way, the box is sold out, so your ring is here if you'd like it. This is something you wear as an anniversary ring, a wedding ring, and to Bob's point, if you're going to start with Generations, this is one of their best-selling rings. Look at how beautifully this sits up off the finger. It's so incredibly beautiful, and again, I never even, honestly, I did not know until you brought us this ring that there was such a thing as black moonstone. But look at the flash coming out of that.
That's the unique thing about this. It's got the same adolescence that the blue has, but this natural black occurring. Like, the only thing that I thought of when I first saw this was black opal. When you see natural, there's a lot of opals out there that are dyed.
Exactly.
A lot of the Ethiopian opal that
Good
you see
point.
today is dyed
black. You're right.
Okay, the natural black opal, hold on to your pocketbook when you talk about natural black opal. So to be able to see natural black moonstone that has this amazing flash of adolescence that's totally natural makes it really a special treat.
It really does. And girls, if you want this one, by the way, there are matching bracelets that will go back to this that we will be showing you. But I would order it now because, to Bob's point, it's not like you have any more of this black opal. I mean, black opal. This black moonstone.
I was just in Australia.
I know
actually,
you
and
were.
that's like the prize, you know. I mean, oh God, you go look in the windows of some of the jewelry shops.